update time. I went ahead and stayed this afternoon a little longer than I planned. I got my lean-to poles all up for my tarps. I put extra supports under my beams just to hold the extra weight, just so it's not so much stress on my bank line. You never know, or if a big wind comes. I'm on the highest point on this property, so it gets pretty windy up here like it was today. Got a little chilly, I had to put my wool on. But wanted to give you an update, go ahead and show you what I have done to this point, and I'm pretty excited. It's going well. So let me get the camera turned around here and I'll show you what I've done. Okay, sorry about the wiggles. Okay, here we go. Here's one of those extra supports I was telling you about, right here, that goes up under the beam. Just gives it a little extra support in case the bank line starts stretching or a piece would snap or whatever. You can see my supports I've got up here, and I've got them on the other one, and you can see my cross beams here. And I went ahead and left these little corner supports on the two sides. I don't think I'll need them, but while I'm still building, I think I'll leave them there till everything's all tied in and set up. So let me take you a walk around here and show you what I got. I'll try to back up a little bit so I can get more in the picture. Okay. That little red bag up there is all my battery chargers and wires and such. I had it out a few minutes ago. But anyway, there it is. I think the next time down I'll bring a couple tarps, get the tops tied in and covered so I'll have some dry shelter. Might have a fire out here next time because the work from here on is going to be a little slow. I'm not going to be in that big a hurry because I do have two structures now for plenty of room for people, probably 4 people easy. But I'm going to take these ends right here, all these 4 ends I'm going to fill in with wood so the beds won't have any air through there, cold air at night. And this summer, if I need a little bit more breeze, I'll take a couple pieces out here and there. But that's what I have so far. I'll swing around this way and try to show you what I got. Sorry, just tripped. Okay, I'm pretty excited about it. It's going a lot better than my project down at the river did. Give you an angle over here. There's my backpack hanging on the pole. I may find a different place for that in the future. But I'll come around the back side here. I really apologize for the shakiness, but I have to use my phone for filming still. I'll try to give you a back view of it. There's the big bed there. And there's the small one. So that's about all I have to show you right now. When I bring the tarps and get those put on, I'll give you a shot of that. And whatever else I decide to do, I'll try to get a couple of these ends filled in too, so I can show you how that's going before I film any more. Might even start the fire reflector wall. So just giving you an update. Stay tuned and I'll be back. Well, as you can see, I got my wall in here that I wanted to get done. Took me a little longer than I thought it would. I used some bigger logs hoping that would save me some time, but regardless, that's just time consuming. And me being up here on the top of the hill and having to go down in the bottoms for my lumber really slows me down. That's okay. I told you guys before that I was going to take my time on this thing, and I can see now it's not intentional. it's just going to take a while to do this. As you can see, you probably notice from the last shot I got different pants on. It's a different day. The last shot was a couple weekends ago. We had a lot of rain here. I couldn't get up here. But at this point, I did get my tarps down here. I'll take you around and show you what I got. One thing I want to explain, you're probably wondering why I go into so much detail and I've got so much time in video just building a shelter, and I'm going to have a fire pit, walls, and places to stack my wood. The reason I'm doing all this is before I started, I wanted to get ideas of ways to do this, you know. And you go to, you know, different people that build, and you know, you watch them, and they show you cutting a log, and they show you tying a knot. You know, they show you cutting a notch with their knife, and you know, and that's all good too, because a lot of them teach you how to do it safely. But I know how to swing my hatchet. I know how to cut a log. I know how to use my knife. So what I was looking for was, how do you build your structure? How do you put the joints together? Do you put one log on top of the other? Do you butt them up? Do you use extra support? I couldn't find a whole lot of that stuff. You know, people just show you, hey, look what I did. You know, and that's cool. You know, it looks nice. Especially if they give you some still shots long enough to really study how they did it. But not too many of them do that. So that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. If it's too in detailed and y'all don't like it, I apologize. But like I said, my channel is starting out to teach people because I'm just starting out. I'm still learning. And you need information to learn. So that's what I want to put out. If I figure something out or I do something a certain way, I'm not going to say it's the right way. It's probably not. There's a million ways to do everything. But I am going to show you how I did it. Maybe it'll give somebody an idea. Maybe they can like it. They can take what I did, modify it, and do it their own way. And that's cool. But that's a little explanation of why I'm taking so long and showing you so many shots of this thing as it goes. Because somebody out there, you know, they might just need a little visual of, you know, one thing or another. So at this point, let me show you what I've gotten done the last couple weekends, and then we'll be caught up again. And then I think my next project down here will probably, no, I take that back. I probably won't film anymore until I get my ends closed in. I'll show you where I'm at now. When that's done, I'll give you a quick shot of that, and then I'm going to start my fire pit and my wood storage. So let me take you around, show you what I got done so far. I got stuff scattered everywhere today. I've been kind of chaotic. So let me get things turned around here for you. Okay, it is also very windy up here today. So if the wind's blowing hard and messing up the audio, I apologize. So as you can see, I got my tarps on the top, and I measured wrong. I should have brought a tape measure and I didn't. This one was too short. I brought an 8x10 and I need a 10x12. The 8x10 worked great on this one. It fit perfect. So we're good to go here. But the other one, not so good. So I gotta bring another one. I don't know what I'll use that tarp for. Maybe I'll just use it to cover up the wood and whatever. Here's the end wall I was telling you I was gonna build. Try to give you a little better view of it. Like I said, I just took the lumber, stood it up, tied it into my beam up here, and there you go. There's my wall. I'll show you what it looks like from the inside. Now, this may not be a big deal to most of you if you all have already done it, but it's a big deal to me because this is my first time. You can see light through there, but I'll learn eventually how to make do with that and how to fill it in or whatever. But that's what it looks like from the inside. There's the bed. I got some little chunks of wood drying out. I'll probably baton those up and use them for a fire starter. You can see I've got some wood in the other end of that one started. That not too much. What little I've got in there I tied up. What I do is just go around and I pick logs up. If they're straight, I drag them up here, stand them up, cut them, put them in there. I don't necessarily do them in the order I need them. That's what this one looks like without the ends. Here's my wax canvas hoodie that I ordered from England. Real happy with that. I'll do product reviews. There's my Outback hat, oilskin. I like oilskin. It's tough. You can't cut it or scratch it up much in the woods. It's water repellent. And really, it's not all that hot. It blocks the sun a lot. But anyway, I'll do reviews on all that stuff later. Here's this end that I've got started here. And if I'm bouncy, I'm sorry. I'm trying to waller all over the down brush and everything around here. That's the end I got done. What I've got done today, along with putting the tarps up. You can see up there at the top. Whoops. It's a little bit short. And these little sticks standing up there, I've got guy lines tied into my tarp down to pegs here on the ground. I just don't want somebody to walk down through here and trip, so I just put sticks up against the rope so they won't trip, knock it down. I'll bring some bright orange paracord and tie onto that, and that'll help make it a little more visible. But if I get the right size tarp, I might just put some stakes straight down and just tie them straight down. That's my plan anyway. So we'll see how that goes, but I need a bigger tarp for now. Still debating if I want my tarp to come down about 1 foot on the ends. Yeah, I don't really know if I want it to or not, but I guess once I'm down here in the rain, I'll figure that out later. But yeah, that's what I've got done. There's a view of that one from that side. I'll make one more trip around the other side real quick to give you an extended view from out here. Go around Mr. Tree, go out here in the woods. Out here to my filming spot. Okay, here we go. So, that's what it looks like with the tarps on. Not much different, but I'm pretty happy with getting these ends in here. I think it's going to really change the looks of it and make it more cozy, and then I don't have to worry about the weather. And I've got this beam I put up. It goes across here. It makes a triangle with the front of my shelters. And I really kind of got the idea I might put some wood across the top to close that in case it starts raining. Then I've got a completely dry shelter there. But anyway, that's what I've got done so far. And like I said, when I get the ends all finished, I'll finish the one up over here, do these two. When those are complete and I've started my fire pit out here,